So, as some of you have noticed, we haven't made a video in over a month. People have asked if the arch nemesis finally got to us, or if it's taken us this long to regain our bodies after being turned into hands. And while it's tempting to use those excuses, the truth of the matter is we've just gotten a little busy. But I'm going to use this video to update you guys on all the highlights of the past month and a half. And I, for one, have made a New Year's resolution to post a video once a week from now on. I can't make any promises about my sisters, but you'll be seeing my face at least with much more regularity. Yay! I'd like to kick off this video, to whatever extent it still requires kicking, with an introduction. There's a new sister who recently appeared on the scene, and I'd like you guys to meet her. Her name is the-sis. That's right, I finished my thesis! Woohoo! Here she is, folks. Isn't she adorable? One of the most satisfying ways I discovered to celebrate the completion of my thesis was to paste the entire text into World.net, which is this amazingly awesome website that turns strings of text into word clouds. For instance, here's the word cloud I made of my thesis, for anyone who wants to get the gist of it without actually reading all 35 jargon-laced pages. Finishing my thesis also meant I was able to graduate, so I'm now officially a master, which is very nearly as exciting as it is relieving. Since graduation, I've started substitute teaching, which I really enjoy, even though pretty much every day a couple of students switch names during roll call. The trick to uncovering that little ploy is to very visibly write people's names down whenever they act up. If the person getting into trouble was one of the name switchers, which is usually the case, then eventually someone else will come up to you and ask, "Is Cameron gonna get into a lot of trouble tomorrow?" Well, that's up to the teacher. Why do you ask? Because you should probably know her name isn't actually Cameron, it's Stephanie. Oh, really? That's funny. I thought you said your name was Stephanie. Yeah, well, we switched names. That comes as such a shock to me. So, will you change her name in your notes? I'll think about it. My favorite part is when I get to come up with a lesson plan based on the activities the teachers left for me to organize. One time I led a full class discussion about Vesuvius and the Roman Empire and how we know what we know about the distant past. I'm up at the front asking questions and calling on people and then having them do brainstorming exercises and writing prompts. One of the kids raises his hand and says, usually the substitutes just show us a slideshow or something. Well, let me tell you, I'm not that kind of substitute teacher. Anyway, I'm really hoping to get a classroom of my own sometime soon, but we'll see what happens. I did get to go home for the holidays, which meant spending time with Alexandra and Invisicis and Malmedo and Dadish and the whole crew, which was totally awesome as always. We had an Irish music party complete with live musicians and Irish dancing. And of course, what Irish dance party would be complete without apples to apples? Alexandra got a new game for the Wii called Just Dance, where you compete to see who can best mimic the moves of the dancer on the screen. Alexandra pretty much dominates at this. Alexandra also gave me a really exciting Christmas present, which is kind of top secret, so I can't actually show you the present itself. And Malmedo got each of the Salad Sisters a telescoping self-capturing arm pod, which allows you to hook up a camera and take pictures and video of yourself from more than 2 feet away. I also got an honest-to-goodness video tripod, so no more need to disrupt my carefully alphabetized bookshelves in order to find something to prop my camera up with. Also, I've recently defected from PC to Mac, which should make for faster and fancier video editing. The one side effect I've noticed from the Switch so far is that I'm getting so used to using the super cool multi-touch Swishy-Swoosh trackpad that I keep trying to swish things that can't actually be swooshed. That's all I have time for at the moment. Check back soon for more and much more frequent updates, as well as a very exciting surprise music video coming soon.